remember Mr. James's Karcher VC, possibly vacuum cleaner, 6300 that I picked up from Oxford for him and subsequently fully refurbished because it was pretty disgusting. Well, it was done. Poor, fiddly job indeed. I'm only 70% sure it is good because we need to test it, and obviously I like to do that in front of you. So, with its mishmash now of different toolkits and a beautifully refurbished machine, let's have a look at what is an absolute beast of a vacuum cleaner with some pretty cool features. Yes, hello, my commercial vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Yes, very cool machine this. I've not had this form factor before. It's almost, you know, a much better reincarnation of the Hoover Galaxy shape. If it was more rounded, it is pretty cool. I mean, obviously, it is designed, as it's doing now, to pull into the office where you're cleaning, and then you just clean all around where you are, and then just move to the next pod of desks and do that. And it would do that all day long. It would rip the carpet tiles off the floor all day long. So, wandage, well, we have this one here because it is the better of the two ones that I happen to have for it. There's nothing physically wrong with either of them, but cosmetically this one is much nicer, although they're both a little bit stiff. I think they just, you know, people take them out of the box, do that, and then never use them again, which is good because it's not baggy and wobbly. This is the Comfort Glide floor head. Oh, very weird looking head indeed. I mean, well, I say weird looking, it's pretty normal, but again, this bit here, the only thing I can think it does is it lifts the head off to stop it clamping down onto some whatever flooring. We'll have to have a go on my commercial grade black rug because yeah, it doesn't you know, it's not a Vibra beat, it's not a turbo brush. All there is a little spring that puts those wheels up and down like so. The brushes work just like normal brushes, but yeah, it looks very nice indeed. And this is the second best of the two that I have. So yeah, there we go. Another spare one of those to go with the one. Very cool indeed. The hose, well, this is the hose that came with the machine because I'd already put it in the wash by the time we'd even bought that other stuff. So yeah, we have our power buttons ready to work. New batteries are still working. All of this came apart very nicely indeed. It's all washed, tidied and clean. Let's have a closer look at the machine itself. It was surprisingly filthy considering what it looked like. Whatever it looked like, it was a lot worse. And inside now is spotless and, right, it's so dark you cannot see anything because yeah, it's that clean. There's no dirt for things to bounce off of. That is the same filter that we had before, and yeah, we can pop open the bag door and we're going to now take the first of some new stuff for this machine. This is one of the two lovely bags that came from the eBay seller. They clip into there, that goes on there, and I better check. Yeah, look at that, perfectly fitted bag. Just pop that off to remove it. That's a very nice, obviously heavily commercially based. You know, you need to change it quickly, otherwise it'll just get thrown in the bin. On the other side, we now have 3 small tools, which can come out like that, or obviously with the hose, which goes in there, and it should, or if you get it right, I'm sure with practice, you can then click off, there we go, the hose. Had to watch Mr. Ideasiac's video quite a lot to do that, but yeah, that is pretty cool. And then you clip it back like that. The lovely furniture guard is very nice. Obviously it means it will just roll around stuff rather than causing a fuss. And that's almost it actually. I say almost because I have forgotten one key important point. There's another black hole of doom down there. So we're going to fit this mildly used HEPA filter. Very cool indeed. You go on there. You close up, and now we shall plug it in and see how it works now. It'd actually probably be better with the hose on that as well. So even on minimum power, that's still got really good airflow. And yeah, the motor still sounds just a little bit grumpy, but I mean, it's so good when it runs. I just left it like that really. I didn't want to damage it any more than it already is. Let's see what it's like at cleaning some flooring. That's good. Let's turn that on. That's making good. Good, yeah, those wheels stop it clamping down, and they do work fairly well, certainly judging by the noise the plastic based Henry floor head that my office uses is anything to go by. It's far nicer. Yeah, there's just so much airflow. We can now grab tools and, you know, use them to do stuff without even having to touch the machine. Look, let's clean the drive assembly for the turbo head on a DC19 apart. For those of you who have watched or will watch that video, yeah, she spins really well now that all of the hair is removed. And oh yeah, the tools are so nice. Very soft dusting brush there. If it wasn't for the weird angle, I mean, you are down quite flat. Although it's not the worst, it's very good indeed. Oh. There we go. The little crevice tool came out okay with this little extension bit. This is the only Karcher yellow bit, bar the logo there, on the whole machine. Although I'd imagine you have to collapse the end first. Then put it in there. And job done. And you can carry on once more. Oh. So yeah, I think all in all the bag hasn't fallen off. Oh, it's tooling in properly. The bag hasn't fallen off. The suction is really good. Oh, one of those tools isn't in properly. That'll do. And yeah, I'm quite glad that we picked this up. It's again another lovely machine in the corded Karcher lineup. What is your problem? Oh, I don't know. We'll worry about it later. But yeah, the crux of it is this poor, unloved, very premium, once expensive vacuum cleaner is now back up and running. And yeah, we have lots of parts for it because Mr. James did go shopping. So whilst we have used some used spares, we do now have a brand new box of fleece filter bags. And this is direct from Karcher stuff. So that's cool. And we do also have a brand new post-motor HEPA filter as well. But I'm not going to fit into this now because those other ones are perfectly fine. It can just sit here and be needed one day perhaps if things get too bad. And oh, I don't know why that suddenly stopped working. That's something to worry about after we finished this video because it's just cosmetic. But yeah, have you ever had one of these Karcher VC machines? Do let me know down below. This is one of a couple of Karchers that we've had now. And I and some other commercial vacuum cleaner will see you soon. Bye bye.